Well, good morning! 8:21 in the morning. We've already traveled 60.6 kilometers from our house. We're in a cool little town, but I'm not going to give too much away, and especially not today, because what we're doing is a scouting trip for a French man and his friend are coming over. He's a subscriber to my channel. They're coming over at the end of May, and I want to, be his tour guide for a day. And so I've been doing some scouting in the Tokyo Chiba area. And actually, thanks to him, I've discovered some very interesting things about where we live. And we live close to a town called Sakura. And Sakura is pretty interesting because it has 6 original samurai houses still there. And 3 of them, was it 5 original? No, 6. There's 6 houses, but 3 of them you can still visit. One of them you can actually go into and walk around inside. And these are real, legitimate samurai houses in Sakura. As well, Sakura has the first hospital ever in all of Japan was in Sakura. It was also a school, and it was a Dutch school, and very interesting. Now the school has moved over to the Tokyo area, and they've got like sprout outs of all over Tokyo. They're famous schools, very famous university, as a matter of fact. And it all started in Sakura, and that's interesting. And also where we are right now, without giving out too much information, this is an Edo period town, very famous Edo period town, close to a very famous shrine. And that shrine is one of the oldest shrines in Japan. It's also the birthplace of Japanese martial arts. You'll have to wait though until the end of May to see that. It's going to be very interesting. Lots of history to that shrine. It goes back to, I think it was built about 600 years after Christ's death. 600 no wait, it was not AD, it was BC. It was 600 years before Christ's birth. About 600 years before his birth, it was BC. So that's a really old shrine. It's what, almost 3,000 year old shrine. That's pretty amazing. So that should be interesting to see. So anyways, we're just doing some scouting today. I got my car back. Can you see? Yeah, all right. Got my car back, looking beautiful, like brand new on the outside. It's great. Got rid of that terrible bicycle scratch we got a while back. Got rid of that. Plus we got rid of the damage from the recent accident, and it looks great now. And it's filthy though. We just had rain early this morning. There was some rain, so the car's all dirty again. But yeah, got the car back. And let me tell you, after driving that van, I love my van and everything, but after driving that van for as long as I have, I feel like I'm back in like a Benz or a BMW or some kind of high-end car. It's just, it is a really nice car. You just forget how nice it is, how quiet it is, and how soft and comfortable and warm the seats are, and how smooth the suspension is on this thing. Really nice car, really nice. Not doing great on mileage today, but it's been all uphill. This area is, you had to go over the mountains, kind of the Chiba Mountains to get to this area. It's still up in the hills, kind of. Anyways, so I'm not doing the best. On 100% charge, I'm only averaging about a little over 100 miles, which isn't great. Just had the car when the car was gone, partially for the repair, but also we had that big 3-year government inspection. This car is officially 3 years old now, and after the government inspection, they did a check on the battery and everything. They said the battery's in great shape. I haven't lost any segs still, but I'll tell you, you're allowed 15% before that first seg is gone. So I'm thinking I'm in the high 80s on battery health. So I've lost probably 13% of my battery life on this car. So it's showing. Even though there was no chances of regenerative braking the whole time, we're just going uphill the whole time, and at a fairly good speed for Japan. I probably, when the car was new, I would have averaged about 10 more kilometers than I'm averaging right now. So, but that's okay. It's doing great. I mean, it is a 3-year-old car, and hey, I haven't lost any of my segs yet, so that's cool. I'll go into more detail on that when I do my, not review, but I guess my update, my 3-year update of owning the the leaf later on. So I'll be doing that video sometime in the future as well. Okay, guys, I will talk to you again soon. See ya. Well, that was interesting. We checked the Sawada out, and we also checked out the shrine, and I think that's going to work out really great, along with some other stuff, some other things I want to mix in with it. I'm going to try. It's a little rough because the distance of driving, that part's the rough part, but I think the actual walking around stuff shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't wear them out too much. I think they'll get a little bit of modern, a little bit of ancient history as well with Japan, so I think that'll be good. Stopped here at a rest stop on the way back. I've traveled 100.9 kilometers so far, showing 55 kilometers on the gasometer still at 32%. So it's not good. And let me turn on my video camera so I can show you why it's not that good. We've just been going through mountains, lots of mountainous territory. So yeah, there it is right there. That is why I am not getting very good range. Not just the battery's health, but I'm only averaging 8.3 kilometers. There we go. 8.3 kilometers per kilowatt hour. Yeah, and so not good. Take it out of eco mode, showing 52, so almost 153 kilometers on 100% charge. Part of it is battery health. Most of it is just really mountainous area around here. Finally got the temperature up. It was low for a long time. Finally got to, well, at least we're up to 5 bars instead of just 4. Like I said, on electric cars, 6 or 7 is more normal, but still, that's not bad. So now I just have to figure out where we're gonna go next. I would like to charge here and then hit Tokyo, kinda, just to see what the time. What are we looking at for time? We'll be using the van when my French subscriber shows up. Van gets a little less, of course, than this car on range, so we'll have to charge for sure, probably by about here or more, maybe sooner, and then from there head off. I just want to see, I kind of want to know what I'm looking at for time. I'm thinking an hour and a half from that location, by this car about an hour and a half from that location over to Tokyo. Probably more in the van. Well, anyways, I'll let you know more later. Let's charge up. Well, this area we will not be able to take my French subscriber and his friend to, because there's just not enough time. So I can share this with you guys. It's this is in Sakura, which is pretty close to where we live. We live about, I say about 20 minutes from here. Maybe if I'm able to drive a little quicker, 15 minutes from here. And this is a famous area where a lot of samurai used to live. And there's a lot of old houses, a lot of samurai houses still around. And some houses you can only look at, some houses you can actually go in and see what it was like for the samurai, their lifestyle and everything like that. And so let's give it a shot. Let's take a look around, and I'll do the best I can to give information about what we're looking at. I'll do the best I can. See you soon. I am going to do a voiceover for the rest of this video, just for time conservation, and so I'm able to give the best information possible about these houses. There are 3 samurai houses on this street, and you can visit all 3 for the 1 admission ticket of 200 yen. This house you see here was owned by the Kawada family. It was located in a different area on the same street and moved in 1990 after it had been vacated. The exact year this house was originally built is not clear, but documents show that it existed as far back as 1845. Based on its architectural style, it is regarded as the oldest samurai house standing in Sakura. Most of the samurai houses in Sakura were built from inexpensive materials in as small a size as possible. This is because they were built by the clan government. During the Edo period, samurai had to give up their ownership of property in order to remain samurai, and the size and the architectural style of the houses demonstrated the status of the samurai living in them. The residents often had to move to other houses when their social status changed. Sakura Castle was constructed around 1616 by Toshikatsu Doi, one of the shogunate's advisors, who was highly trusted by the shoguns. Sakura Castle and its castle town were located on a highland shaped like a horseback, with precipitous cliffs commanding an extensive view of two rivers. The castle town was divided into two districts, the samurai town and the merchant's town. Samurai houses were allocated around the castle. Temples were at the tip of the highlands. The houses of merchants were along the highway. The roads had big curves and dead ends, which were most likely precautions against invasions. In 1871, the feudal domain system was abolished, and Sakura Castle was knocked down to build barracks for the central government infantry regiments. And the samurai houses were converted into houses for the officers. After World War II, the barracks were demolished. This samurai armor you see here is always on display at this particular house, and it can even be tried on during a special Children's Day festival held each year in the month of May. This area is called Samurai Road and was a frequently used road by samurai, which is still used by residents today to reach the local market. If you remember the bamboo street I showed you in my video where I went to Kyoto in my van, you'll notice how much bigger and more natural the bamboo is on this road. It really is beautiful, and the camera is not doing it much justice here. I would like to thank you for watching at this point in the video, and if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Also, keep watching because I have a little bonus video of a cute little Nismo e-Power Note that was at my dealership the last time I was there picking up my Leaf. Thanks again, and see you soon. This is all that is left of the very first medical school in Japan. I can only show you this video of the exterior of the main building because cameras are not allowed in the inside. It's okay though, because since most of the structure has been torn down, there really wasn't much to see inside anyway.